it's an affirmative action choice that Obama is making. There was no chance he wasn't going to choose a woman. Right. Zero chance that he was going to choose another man. And you know what? That is, from my view, correct. The idea that, so what traditionalists would say is, no, it's the right person, it's the best person for the job. And, of course, the truth is there's several hundred people that would be probably great in the job. And so with that, and without passing a lot of laws or having, hard, fast quotas, which we're all allergic to and should be, have a president who just takes that into account. And then also, God bless him, she's a Hispanic. And, it's going to be really difficult for the GOP to go up against a Hispanic. Because that, Hispanic, that tribal thing's alive in all of us, And they're not going to like that. And the GOP, they can't get traction without magnetizing Hispanics to their cause. And actually, the truth is that Hispanics are, pretty susceptible and easily magnetized. And susceptible, I mean that in a bad way. It's just that they're more socially conservative. And so they're just naturals, they're not great proponents of gay marriage and, a lot of that sort of stuff. They're still religious, they're pro-life. They're naturals for the GOP in those ways. But, they want their girl in there. And I don't blame them. And that's a legitimate thing. And that's why, I get a kick out of that aspect of Obama's choice. Because it's going to really hobble the opposition. And that's good politics. You don't get to be president of the United States without being a good politician. It just doesn't happen, especially when you're black and 47 years old and have been in the Senate 4 years. It just doesn't work that way. So, we have this sort of guy who seems to have a natural genius for this job. And, I will say that part of my attraction to this guy is that I just recognize an integral mind. And it's almost a new tribal thing. I naturally want to explain away everything that he's doing, even the gay thing, and he's getting a lot of Obama's getting a lot of flack from the gay activists and from the left in general about, how could you not be ahead of this gay rights thing? Obama is not for gay marriage. He is against gay marriage. And I'm gay as a tree full of chickadees, but I support him in being against gay marriage. You know why? Because if he wasn't against gay marriage, he wouldn't be the president of the United States. And I'll take the deal. I'll take the deal. And the gay, people were arguing, you got to, stroke of a pen, you could stop all enforcement of don't ask, don't tell. It's still a law, you still have to deal with it, but you can stop all enforcement. He won't do it. That one gets me a little bit, but what he's seeing, I think, and it's what is easily seen from an integral perspective, is just how fast the train is accelerating when it comes to gay rights and gay marriage and all of this. It's just an amazing thing. It's happening in real time. There's news about it every week. There's another state who's moving the ball. There's new sort of resistances coming up. Part of what's derailed momentarily the movement for gay rights in New Hampshire is that, or Vermont, is it? Maybe Vermont. But is that the question is, so if gays have the right to marry, will every church have to allow them to marry in that church? And or will every wedding caterer have to cater a gay wedding whether or not they believe in gay marriage? And these are interesting questions. These are very interesting questions. And yet, and I think most of us would just sort of naturally say no. I mean, first of all, as a gay person, I wouldn't want to do that. Maybe some would want to do that just to make the point. So I wouldn't rule out it happening. I mean, we actually do have to think it through. a little bit. But there's a natural, I don't think that, every church should have to marry a gay couple or that every wedding caterer should have to cater a gay wedding.